Hello YouTubians, welcome back to another Dr. Spicer 10 YouTube video. And as you can tell, yes, I've got a bit of a flu right now. So apologies that I sound a bit croaky right now. So yeah, basically I'm full of cold. So anyways, in this video I'll be reviewing the 15th Doctor's retail version of the sonic screwdriver made by Character Options. So we have the deluxe edition and we have the Joy to the World 1 2 as comparison for later. But for now, I'm just going to set these off into the distance, somewhere it's not going to be distracting. Anyways, so looking at the box, you've got the BBC Doctor Who logo, the 15th Doctor's multifunctional sonic screwdriver. You've got warning choking hazard, brilliant, love that. I'm going to enjoy eating the plastic later, lovely. Then all at the back we have the actual prototype image of the Sonic being a Sonic. So pop out emitter and slide out viewer. So, and here is some legal on the back and some battery info on there. And look, the sticker. It's that reflective, you can see me recording. Hello. Anyways, enough about that. Onto the side, you've got the BBC Doctor Who logo. It's quite sleek, actually. I like that. And on the bottom, warning, choking hazard. Awesome. Love that. Thank you, guys. BBC Doctor Who at the top. On the original deluxe edition, it'll say deluxe version in like a diamond, silver diamond styled, like a logo thing. You've got another prototype image there, which is actually the prop image, which is also pretty awesome, I guess. So yeah, so let's take a look at this thing. Magic. Anyways, moving on. So we have the 15th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver instructions. Hey, here. So yeah, it's in like, I don't know if you can really see it in this light. Just try and focus the camera on it a bit. No, it doesn't want to cooperate on the image. But anyways, yeah, so that's pretty neat. It's like hidden away. I've done it in a way where it can be put back in with these instead of stripping the box down, because it's quite tedious doing it like that. So anyways, looking at the Sonic, offhand, that is very basic looking, isn't it? Yeah. Also, I've had this since September. I've had this since September. Opened and ready because I had a little play and put it back in the box after, because I was going to save it for a review. Well, put it this way, I figured out something and it's quite funny actually. But yeah, anyways, so got the blue bits, which is actually more darker, duller. It's still got a somewhat reflection going on, but it's not as rich as the, for example, if I just grab this one, the deluxe edition, you can see this one's wearing down here. That's what the actual prop did. But yeah, so you can see that side by side. Even the silver is a lot more matte, opposed to having the chrome finish. So yeah, and then looking at the front, again, not much difference. Just that it's a lot more less vibrant and more dull. It's like these gold bits. You can see how reflective that one is, and that one's just more like basic, like back down. And you got the Gallifreyan, which I believe is the sharpness of the tongue is the sharpness of the sword, or something like that, something along those lines. But anyways, so as I close this screwdriver, it's a lot tighter, and there's a bit of a gap, which I don't mind, because it won't scratch off the paint in that sense, because this one it's pretty close, and it does scratch along this, which is why I got this, because I carry this one around sometimes, and I don't want to keep scuffing this one up, so I want this one to carry around. But anyways, so yeah, that opens out like that. You've got the purple crystal that lights up. Again, obviously this one's going to be not as bright as this one, because fresh batteries, these batteries have been in for a little bit now. So yeah, you've got the viewfinder, which you can open out, but it doesn't make a noise. It doesn't do anything. It just pops out, which is a little bit redundant. But again, it's also a way of access to getting in the batteries just by lifting that up, pulling it out like so. So yeah, and you just do that, close it up. Sorry about that. I've still got the cold. And then when you press this button up here, what's missing from that, guys? What? That is so off-putting. Not gonna lie, because it doesn't make this sound. That's what this screwdriver, this screwdriver does. And when you pull the viewfinder out, composed to that, again, which is a bit odd. But for lights and sounds, here they are. So we've got the first one, which is the main one. Then you got the second one, where you press twice and hold on third. Well, and then you've got the third one, 1, 2, 3, and press down on 4. There you go. And it cycles into like a broken sonic afterwards, if I hold it down long enough. There you go. So yeah, that's really it for that. But you can get the single by doing that. And that's all it does, really. It doesn't do the secret functions. I mean, take this for example. You press this about 15 times. Hold it down. Now, you know how immediately, before I pulled the viewfinder out, the crystal light turned itself off? Which, to complete it, you have to pull the viewfinder out to get the green, and then you close it back up to get the green completely. Well, this one, if you press it 15 times, it doesn't do the cutout. So I'm guessing they've used a different board completely, and it's the deluxe and the Joy to the World one that has the ability to turn the emitters off, because the boards are slightly different. So that's something to point out, I guess. Whereas on the 14th, it's basically the same circuit as the Chrome Edition one, but the fact that the button no longer exists, so it can't make the circuit like you can on the Chrome one. But anyways, so that's that, really. I mainly bought it just to carry it around with me, because I've been carrying this one around with me a lot lately. It's getting a bit scuffed again, and it's had a bit of battle damage on the front there. So yeah. Obviously the batteries are dying. And what's funny about this one is it did it during the review as well, when I first tried it. The button can still stick, so if I select a setting I want, so if I want the standard setting, if I hold down and pull the button back my way and slowly release, I have the function unlocked. Basically hands-free mode, isn't it? So, and I just swipe it up just to unlock it. So yeah, obviously this doesn't do it and this doesn't do it, but this one sticks. So if you've got a button that sticks, just do this. And you can do it like in that scene where, you know, have it hands-free, which is how I did it with the thumbnail. So yeah, the battery's dying in that one, to be fair. Now, if you want to laugh, close this up. I'm just waffling here now, guys. Now that's compensating, or what? What is this? And then we got the try it opened. There you go. Triple the power. So yeah, there's also a yellow one, but the character hasn't made that one, and obviously probably the best if they just didn't, because the yellow one is just a bit in my opinion. The blue one's always going to be my favorite, but this one, I've carried it around with me. It just kind of looks awesome. It's unique, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, that's really it. That's all I can really say about this thing. It costed about like 34 quid for the retail, which you'll be thinking that's a bit much for a Sonic. Like if you think when you could buy the Wave, like the Wave 2 and the Wave 3s and 4s of the Sonic screwdrivers, they'd like be like £10 or, well, pretty cheap, put it that way, for what they are, considering what they're made of and the quality. Well, this day and age, everything has to be so expensive, which is annoying. But I decided to pick this one up. I'm having to use my current 14th Doctor retail, which is what I got from a giveaway, thanks to Order 66 for sending that out. And I bought another one to keep in the box. So, because my first retail one busted, so bit unfortunate about that. So yeah, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I guess I've kind of run out of what to say at this point. So yeah, I'm just a bit tired. But yeah, but anyways, enough about that. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and of course subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like and of course tell me in the comments if you like these or not. Like, I want to know your opinion. What do you think about these Sonics? I don't mind them. I think they're pretty cool. Very different. You want to know something interesting? The crystal does still light up, as if I just open it enough so it doesn't activate. It's that way. That's its mark point. So if I go... Right. Watch this. You can see the purple light, right? If I just pry it a bit. There you go, purple light. So that's probably what's draining these batteries, because you'll think, oh, energy efficient, because it turns itself off and it saves that bit if you're not using it. But no, doesn't do that, I'm afraid. This is a lot tight. This is tighter than this one. This one's really loose, by the way. So, yeah. And this one is not as bad. It's a little bit tighter, but it's not too tight to the point where it's like struggling. This one, this will stay in place if I'm carting it about, because if I carry this one about, it just does this. And it opens both ways. It should just open one way, because I only use it one way, but that's just me. Like, that way, because, you know, it makes sense. And put it in your pocket. But anyways, I'm just thinking here. And waffling at this point. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this click remote review, because that's what they remind me of. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to check out my other socials such as Instagram and TikTok. Again, I know I haven't uploaded much to TikTok lately. Again, a lot going on with uni, and I'm pacing this content creation out. So yeah. Anyways, guys, have a good one, and remember to stay awesome.